Welcome to the beginning of part 4. As I was digging through these magnificent boxes of parts in here, and all the random bullshit, I realized I still have Buddy Club coilovers, pretty much brand new for a 10th gen Civic non-SI model. So if one of you guys are interested, they're pretty much brand new. I put them on my car and I took them off. Probably take about $9.50 for them. But today we are loading a decent amount of parts into the trailer here to get over to the shop. And here we are, arrived at the shop with some of the goodies. Not too bad. Grabbed a couple different exhaust pipes just because I wanted to mock stuff up, but that's going to be later down the road. But for now, this is the guy we need, and we need to take care of this cylinder head that's over there. Get that all painted up, looking good, fresh to go. Here's what the block turned out like right here. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. Actually, it looks really good. I'm gonna respray. I think I'm swapping the pan anyway, so that's why I sprayed it with the pan on. So, I mean, take it as you will. Not terrible though. Let's get to it. All right, boys, so we got the Skunk 2 intake thermal gasket like I said I was gonna get. We're gonna slap this guy on here, slap the intake manifold back on. I got one side of the head to clean up still, which is the side with the VTEC solenoid, so I have to disassemble some stuff. I thought it'd be cool to slap this thing on now though. I just kind of want to see how it looks. So we're going to 70 foot-pounds on the head studs because we're using ARP lube. There's one. Also, as you have seen, we got the motor timed again, and we got the cams back in, everything torqued. Head studs were torqued to 70 foot-pounds. Excuse the extension I still have in here to make sure it was at top dead center. And yeah, it's looking pretty good overall. Get this together and then we can start ripping the trans apart. And we might have ourselves something here, boys. But also, I did change the cam gears because, as you can see on this one, there's like a little bit of a, you can catch it, I don't really have fingernails, but there's a lip on here. I've never seen it before, but it's almost like the cam gear started like breaking because they're adjustable. It almost seems like the cam gear broke inside somehow, and the teeth are all off. So I got another set with the swap. I decided to swap those out because this one looks completely normal, and you saw how the other one looks. So I don't know what to tell you about those, but that could be contributing to why the motor was out of time, but who knows. Some people just don't know how to time motors. I mean, I'm not trying to throw shade, but you know, it's kind of tricky if you don't have like the tools that lock the cam gears and all that. Been there, done that. I know how to time it, so now it's timed correctly. Also, the tune we have now is kaput because the timing was off, so none of that tune really matters anymore. So Oh, I think I'm still gonna hook the regular exhaust back up to the car once I get it back in and see how it's running, see if it sounds any different or what, I don't know, but each cam was one tooth off, so that would give us a choppy noise there and lack of power like we had, but I didn't know because the alternator was going bad. So it's just a clusterfuck snowball of a whole bunch of shit coming into one, but now it's starting to look the part, you know, it's starting to look like how I wanted it to be when I originally put it in, and I had to rush it. So now we're playing the waiting game. Alright, so I went to Advanced Auto and I went and grabbed this can to remove the paint off of the valve cover. I put some on before and I left it for a few hours, and I don't think I put enough on. I think you really gotta lather it like how that corner looks. Alright, so it's a couple days later. I left the paint remover on the valve cover. It dried up, so I had to wire wheel it all off. Smelled terrible, probably gonna get cancer from it, but besides the fact, I cellophane wrapped it because it dries so fast, so we'll see what this does, but we're still in the process of trying to get this old paint off, and it seems like there's multiple layers on there, so not really too surprised, to be honest with you. Alright, so I let it sit for a few. Let's see how it came out. Oh yeah, look at the paint wrinkling right off. Sweet. Alright boys, so we met somebody else a couple days ago. He had this nice looking ram horn for a B series, I believe. We will double check on the motor, but you'll never guess, dude. I had no clue what size this turbo was. Oops. No clue. Cool dude. I got all this, I got a whole bunch of miscellaneous Honda parts for $100, okay? And let's check this out. Look at that. It fits. I wasn't sure if it was a T3 or T4 turbo. I believe this is a T4 flange, so we don't have to run any adapters or anything. It is going to freaking work, boys. Now we just have to figure out how to get the exhaust to fit when the manifold is on, because obviously this one's straighter than the last manifold that was on the car, but we have a little flex up front, so hopefully we can make it work without having to cut and weld anything. If not, not a big deal, but I'm hoping. But we got this stuff, and we got that manifold, and then we got some miscellaneous bolts, whole bunch of couplers and some piping, and the wastegate that also fits that manifold. $100, not a bad deal. So shout out to my dude Mario at the muffler shop. Just met him a couple days ago. Cool as fuck. Sweet. All right guys, so we're here in the bottom end. We're checking everything out. I figured I'd just pull this little grill cover off and check the rods to see if they have any play, which they all seem pretty solid. And the oil pickup actually was kind of bashed because I think this motor got dropped or hit somehow along the line, and the oil pickup was filled with some silicone and has a pretty good bash in it. So I'll probably take the one off my LSB18 and slap it back on this one, but I just wanted to double check everything, and I was kind of hoping I would get lucky and have some Eagle rods in here, but it doesn't seem to be that way. So also in here to shim the oil pump right there, so I just figured I'd double check everything and see what's going on down here. I literally can't make this up. A big ass dragonfly just flew in here and got stuck. Yeah, I hope little homie doesn't die. We got two big ass doors you can go out of, but he's choosing to run into the fucking ceiling. Hope you make it out. Alright guys, so trans is now together, looking good. Motor is now off the engine stand. And now we have the eBay Special clutch, 6-puck sprung clutch. I always do fairly well with the eBay clutches, so I figured why not give it a try on this one. and see how it goes. So we got the flywheel cleaning off here, and because they put material on it for shipping, just like brakes. And we're about to mate it up to that guy over there. So wish me luck. All right, boys, so we got the engine on the hoist. We're about to try to get this thing in. So wish me luck. I'm not gonna set up the tripod because I kind of like doing it with music better. And I'm not trying to get copyrighted again. Fucking YouTube. So we'll pick back up when it's in. Hopefully. Today. Maybe. All right, boys. Took a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Really wasn't that hard. We got her in. And we can keep chugging along. Hopefully we don't run any hiccups with the transmission that I took apart. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're going to keep cleaning her up and making it look the part and drive the part, hopefully. We're getting there. What's up, brothers? Excuse the no shirt. It is very hot outside. But we are now mocking up some charge pipes, the turbo clocking, drain line for the turbo, whole bunch of fun stuff. Not really, but we are working to something great here. So I did have to end up ordering a new intercooler, and this pipe is really pissing me off the way it looks wonky like that. So I'm gonna have to end up doing some chopping, and I'm gonna repaint those pipes and whatnot. But I was cleaning up this intercooler yesterday, and I forgot I smashed it while I took my other car on the dirt road. So we have a new one of those orders. We're kind of balling on a budget, so we're trying to get everything done, but the motor and trans setup is looking fairly clean in there. And we have the manifold on here with the sizable turbo. So I'm hoping we can make some good power. I'm thinking it's probably gonna make more power than I thought. I was thinking it was probably gonna make somewhere around 3, give or take. I think we're gonna make a little bit more than that, but you know, I'm not gonna be fucking crying if it doesn't make more than 300 horsepower, because at the end of the day, it's just a stock B20B bottom end. So, all right. So I know it's been a minute. I've been grinding pretty hard on this car, but budget's just not there. I really wanted to make this video when the car was running and driving and get it dyno tuned and yada yada yada, the whole 9. But we're just gonna release a video here because this is a good standpoint for me, I think, and we will continue with another video in the series. So this is the car's current state. We got this nice fresh Eat Sleep Race Mishimoto intercooler, and I really enjoy the way it looks on here. It's just gonna have to mount a little bit differently, so I'm gonna have to fab up some tabs to make it fit correctly. And yeah, we had another car show up. I'm sure you guys are gonna want to see it, so we'll check it out. So this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1997 Honda Civic EK Coupe. And it has a fair bit of work done to it. I'm not going to release much on it because it is not mine, but it will be here for a short while until I can deliver it and do a little swap-a-roo, and you guys will see what I will be getting. But for now, it's going to be sitting here in the background, so I don't want a million questions about it. It's a LS VTEC turbo GSR head. Pretty clean setup. Very nice. So I still do have a fair bit of work to do. I don't have axles. I still need to get axles. I need a T-bracket. I need the T-bracket bolts. So this is how it sits right now. It's looking fairly good. I still gotta fab up some of the piping, cut it, get it welded, whatever. The pipes will not be staying purple, FYI, if anybody was curious. And I'm still going to be hooking up the stock headers to the motor just to get it to run and see what's going on. I'm just gonna probably have to plug up some of the oil ports, like the oil drain in the oil pan, stuff like that, but we'll figure all that out. That's not important. But thank you guys for watching to the end of the video, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Till the next one. Peace.